Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Let it hear from you guys. Let's go on and start the discussion so we all can get on one accord, okay? As well as let's go on and share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So we got a definition here to start out the reading and a little bit of extra energy, and then we got the layout, okay? So before we get into that, let's address the layout. What's above you is your fourth, fifth dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time, okay? What's below you is your third dimension, what you possibly could be going through in the physical, all right? Or advice on how to maneuver in the physical, okay? Overall energy, advice, and light work. All right, collective, let's go on and get it popping, okay? So the definition is purpose, right? What is purpose? Purpose is the reason for which something is done or created. Hold on. The reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists, okay? Let me say that again, okay? The reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists, okay? So with that energy in these moments in time, it has to do with you really understanding who you are and why the fuck you are here, right? What does God have you doing? Okay, this is that energy in these moments in time. Understanding that life is purposeful. Everything that you experience in life is very purposeful, right? This is that energy, not just coming into realization. Not you're just not here by a fucking coincidence. You didn't just come to this plane of existence just to eat shit, work, and die, right? Right. This is that energy in these moments in time here. It's about us really finding what purpose is, okay? All right, so that's that energy. Let's get into this extra energy. We got the Eight of Swords. We got Wise Fool and Judgment, okay? All right, so this is the energy right now. There's a need for us to really accept our folly when it comes to this Eight of Swords. When it comes to... It's like, I feel like you guys have found your purpose. You're getting ready to walk into purpose, but I feel like there's a fear to walk into purpose, right? There's an energy that you've been teeter-tottering, going the right way for a while here, okay? Now you guys are actually finally deciding to go the right way. What's the right way? Going towards God. What is God? Finding your motherfucking purpose. Finding who you are, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. To fuck with God the long way, that means you getting on your purpose, right? This is that energy here. This is about us really accepting our folly when it comes to trying to think that there's another way around this shit, right? I feel like, you know what this energy is here? For me to be very relatable and for you guys to really comprehend what this energy is. This is like before, like, I walked towards God, right? I was thinking there got to be another way. There got to be another way. There got to be another way. Okay? The number one thing that is like a big deal for me, like, I usually don't make a big deal about a lot of shit. So this is that energy. If fucking wrong happens or when shit doesn't work out, I usually don't make a big deal about it. But where I make a big deal about it and where I feel insecure about is my career. Things of that nature when it comes to my career, my professionalism, I guess hopefully that's the word I'm saying. When it comes to that shit, I hold the heart, okay? So that being said, anything else in the world, anything, I don't give a fuck if it comes into love or any shit of that nature, any relationship shit, yeah, I don't really make a big deal about that. It's about my career and professionalism, right? So speaking on that, this is the energy here prior before I decided to walk towards God, right? I've always said, God, I'll come back to you in a minute. Let me get this bag ready, right? Let me get this bag ready. But I was always procrastinating, right? For the past 2 years prior to coming to God here, okay, more like a year and a half, but a total of 2 years, I was trying to reach this career, trying to get this career that wasn't for me, and I wouldn't let that shit go, right? This is that energy. God was like, you need to go in this direction. I need you to get on purpose, and this, that, and the third, right? I'm looking at the situation as that don't make money, that don't, you know, like, because stability is a big thing for me. So I can't do that. I have to get stability first, then I'll walk into purpose. Yeah, so I had that ideology for 2 years prior before walking into purpose, right? This is an energy in these moments in time here. A lot of shit was not going my way. I got denied that career 2 fucking times. Okay? So, 2 times. Right? And until I decided to go the right way. Right? So I decided to go the right way. I'm wrapping y'all up. It makes sense, okay? Just bear with the kid, okay? I decided to go the right way, and now I'm here, and plus I got my career. Right? But it came from the sense of me walking into purpose first. For me to even unlock my career. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. The overall energy, sorry for wrapping y'all up, is it has to do with you gotta go where God's telling you to go. So this is that energy in these moments in time when it comes to whatever you're doing. It's about you stopping whatever you're doing and doing whatever God is telling you to do. Alright? Alright, sorry for wrapping y'all. Let's get started. What's above you? Yeah, because this is that energy. There's a lot of healing that you've been doing behind the scenes, especially when it comes to the heart chakra. You've been doing a lot of inner child healing in these moments in time, getting connected with your truth, understanding your worth here, getting out of this 8 of Swords, right? That's that accepting your folly and moving the fuck forward, right? Yeah, really breaking out of that energy, changing the perspective on how you're viewing your life, right? Doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Doing a lot of shadow work, okay? So now you're reaching a point in your life where you have to take this leap of faith. You're at a crossroads, okay? Your purpose is now revealing itself to you. Now it's time for you to walk within your purpose, okay? Because I feel like some of you guys are scared to walk into your purpose, okay? You can't reach that next level with your name on it unless you're going to walk into your purpose, right? Right. What is below you guys, okay? Or, you know, me too as well. Yeah, courage. You can't be scared to follow God. If you're really for the cause, if you're really about it, you got to tap into this energy. Right? This is that energy. It's about you really being a beacon of light in your in the world. Because the moment that you walk into purpose, you shine light. You send a beam up to like up there, right? Everybody sees it, right? They see the light. So it makes you a target. Right? What do I mean by that? This is an energy here. Like when you're doing God's work, people's gonna, okay, let me explain this energy correctly. When you're tapped into the God frequency, because what is God? Consciousness, right? When you're tapped into that energy, you're going to, when you finally wake up to who you are, right? You're going to look into the world. You're going to see all these sleeping people. Okay? What's going to happen? All of these sleeping people are going to think you're crazy. All these sleeping people are going to think you out of this world. You ain't connected with reality. You aren't this, you aren't that. Because these motherfuckers are asleep. So that being said, you're not going to be able to be relatable to the world anymore. Right? This is that energy. That's where that self-love comes in. You're going to have to learn how to be your own friend, your own lover, and your own family member. Right? Because the more that you ascend, the more that you leave people behind. The more that you spend time alone. Let me say that shit again for the people in the back in case y'all motherfuckers ain't hear me. The more that you ascend, the more that you leave people behind, and the more that you're alone. So this is that energy when it comes to your purpose. The more that you gravitate towards your purpose, the more that you are pulled away from people. The more that you are isolated from people, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. This was once a secret. Now it's coming. This is like darkness that was in the dark, now coming to light, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. Like I told you, you gotta shine your light. You are a beacon of light. So that being said, if purpose is written on your motherfucking soul, it's fuck the world if they can't adjust, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. You're now of service. Every time that I'm up here doing these readings, this is me of service, right? So that being said, I don't give a fuck if you pay for a personal reading or not. Use these collective readings. Use these tenfold readings to get to where the fuck you gotta go, right? I'm here to help you get to your purpose, get close to yourself, and get close to God. Let me say that again for the people in the back in case you ain't hear me. I'm here for you to get close to yourself, get close to God, and get on your fucking purpose. I don't give a fuck about anything else, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. But to even get into this energy, you're going to have to let go of bad habits that you're used to indulging in. This is that energy to even ride this frequency. You're going to have to release what needs to be released in these moments in time here. So that being said, you can't go into a new sterilized situation with old shit on your boo. Like D-Boom would say. Say that again for the people in the back. You cannot go into a sterilized situation with old shit on your boo, right? So that being said, old cycles, old behaviors, old mindsets, old ideologies, shit of that nature, okay? What does that mean? You're just repeating a cycle if you do that, right? This is that energy. It's about us really completing our karmic cycle and getting to where we need to go and really pushing forward, okay? All right, overall energy for the collective. Yeah, about your purpose, soul's path. Honor your soul's purpose. Yeah, it's time to show up and show out. This is that energy in these moments in time here. You're getting to the end of your karmic process in these moments in time when it comes to your life, right? So a lot of things is being cleared out of your life, right? So God's working through you in these moments in time here. So that being said, things that are not serving you is falling out of your life here. So it might come in the form of looking very dark right now, but guess what? You got an agreement. This is the covenant. You got to complete the agreement, the contract that you made with God. This is like you and God, right? You got to complete that covenant. What is that covenant? Your fucking purpose. Why are you here? What does God need you to complete so you can go back home? Because, yeah, going back home, getting to heaven, right? Because there is heaven, right? Trying to get to heaven, after this plane of existence because we ascend, right? Yeah, that has to do with like, oh, you gotta be good, you gotta be a good individual, you gotta this, that, and the third. Yeah, that's a little percentage of that shit. Like a small percentage. But the overall thing to get to heaven is you got to be on your purpose. So that being said, if you do not get on your purpose, you don't ascend. Right? So when you don't ascend, what you do? Click that restart button to come back to this motherfucker. That's all that's going to happen. Right? So if you don't get on your purpose, if you don't get on what God needs you to be doing, all you're going to do is come right back here and really just repeat a cycle until you get on your purpose. And then you go home. That's how it works, right? This is that energy. There's divine karma, okay? When it comes to divine karma, yes, the shit's heavy. It's like you gotta hold all this shit and nobody's gonna... It's like you help a lot of people, but a lot of people don't help you. Let me say that again for the people in the back. You help a lot of people, but people don't really help you. A lot of people don't help you, right? This is that energy. That's why you got to help yourself. Self-love is a big deal. It's a big thing here, right? This is you understanding that you're going to have to depend on yourself, even though a lot of people depend on you, right? Right. This is about you taking a leap of faith into the unknown and really going through this initiation process because you're ascending now. So you're going to understand the moment that you walk into purpose, that's where you're going to find that wish fulfillment. This is that energy in these moments in time here, but to even get to wish fulfillment, you're going to have to stop pussy floating around, right? You got to, like D-Boom would say, you got to stop being indecisive. You're just going to have to dive in head first in your purpose and watch God work in your life, okay? All right, let's keep going. Advice. Yeah, it's about making a decision to move that way, making a decision to move towards God. Because there's a lot of changes in your life that is happening, that is having you be in a space where you're going to have to release attachment. So you guys are starting to have to see the truth, or we all, right? This is you really coming into your own and really building with yourself and fucking with yourself the long way. As these changes are happening within your life, God is really lining shit up in your life where there's a need for you to just kind of go with the flow as things is being shifted and cleared out of your life that is not serving you, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Last deck. Yeah, it's about you surrendering to your purpose. Yeah. All right. It's about surrendering to your purpose so God can work through you. You're a part of God's property, right? God said, hey, this individual is going to help with the pushing of getting the, I guess, attempting to get the world in a better place, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's about you really tapping into the energy that God placed on your life. So that being said, these synchronicities are leading you right to your purpose. The moments that you walk right into your purpose, this is where you're going to start taking those wins and W's. This is that energy. As long as you got the faith in analyzing what needs to leave and stay in your life, God's going to work in your life. But like I said, we're humans. We got to evolve, right? We can't just be sitting around existing. We can't just be sitting around just survival mode. You got to do more than survival. And this is what you're realizing. But it's scaring you to walk into that purpose because of the fear of what people will think, or if you're able or equipped to even work with it. God's saying that you learn by doing. So that being said, you need to take action towards that way so you can see how you will work this shit. How natural it will work for you, okay? All right, let's go to wrap this reading up with your message, all right? All right, your message from the 4 agreements. We got, be yourself around others. The biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way that we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. Right? This energy has to do with you really being scared of the public on what the public will think about your purpose. Yeah, like I was thinking this shit when I just started purpose, when I started doing these videos, when I opened up about, hey, I'm a tarot reader, I'm a fucking psychic, this, and this, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. But if I took that fear and really went with that fear, y'all wouldn't be getting these readings and I wouldn't be helping people the way that I'm helping people. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. I put that shit aside because I knew this was a part of my purpose and I'm doing God's work. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. I don't give a fuck about what another motherfucker soul thinks about me. Right? If it ain't about the motherfucking kingdom, if it ain't about fucking God, if it ain't about helping people get closer to God, I don't give a fuck. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. Why stunt on a soul that don't even know itself? Let me say that shit again for the people in the back. Why stunt on a soul that don't even know itself? Right? This is that energy you're going to have to be in control of your life. Don't allow other people's opinions to control and dictate the moves in your life. Then that means you don't really have a life, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, really tapping into that new energy and really tapping into your purpose, okay? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. Just going to start the discussion. As well as let's go on and share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? I want you guys to have a good day, and also stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Those are coming up right after this, depending on where that information, or depending on where those are getting posted at, that information will be below on my Instagram, okay? I want y'all to have a good day, and see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.